Welcome to Friday, May 20th, 2022, your day weather forecast brought to you by Cowboy State News Daily. Check them out at cowboystatenewsdaily.com or check them out on their Facebook page. Well, it's May 20th, but it doesn't look like May 20th for a lot of you this morning out there, as it is It is a cold one out there. Many areas yesterday hit the upper 80s and lower 90s. Those same areas may not even get to 40 in some spots today. So we're talking about a 50-degree swing in temperature in some areas. Very strong cold front that came right out of the Yukon. So cold with areas of rain and snow today, especially southern Wyoming, Colorado, into parts of western Nebraska, and then later on other areas. We're still looking at hard freezing temperatures tonight and Saturday night. There's no turning around. We're going to have those sub-freezing temperatures over the next 2 nights. Be prepared. We are going to see a significant snow and rain event for many areas of Colorado. It's not going to be all of Colorado. There'll be some areas on the edges that won't do as well, but this will be the best precipitation event of the spring for Colorado. We'll see 1 to 2 feet of snow in the central and northern mountains of Colorado out of this system. It's going to stay cool with occasional showers through Tuesday, so this cold snap's got some legs. It's going to stay rather cool through Tuesday. However, during this cool period, there will be more chances of precipitation, which we need. A nice warm-up coming Wednesday through Friday, so yay, as we approach Memorial Day weekend, a nice warm-up coming. But what will Memorial Day weekend bring? All those question marks there mean that I'm really not going to talk about Memorial Day weekend until Monday of next week. But we'll give you a little bit of a sneak peek on what may be happening by the time we hit that holiday weekend. Now, I'm going to take you through some webcam shots from around the region for what happened overnight and early this morning. This is from the Snowy Range in an area called the Rambler near Rob Roy Reservoir. This is about 10,000 feet or so, and you can see the Snowy Range. Some of the snowpack sensors in the Snowy Range have gotten over a foot of snow and over an inch of water equivalent. So that is great news for the upper North Platte drainage. Here's Walden, Colorado. Speaking of the upper North Platte, good water going into there. This is Encampment, Wyoming this morning. And Cheyenne, Wyoming, the capital city of Wyoming, here at the airport. Snow coming down, a couple of inches there. And, well, we can't not show you a webcam image of Interstate 80. Interstate 80 closed this morning for a while between Laramie and Cheyenne. Well, and you can see why. Satellite imagery shows a classic setup here to where these clouds that you see going from the southwest to the northwest are strong jet stream winds coming over and on top of the cold front that came in last night. And this area right here of enhanced cloudiness and jet stream energy is just going to slowly sag south today out of southern Wyoming, then into central Colorado over the next 24 to 48 hours. And you can see this is the area of cloudiness right here. The cold air coming in, being overrun by strong jet stream winds aloft coming on through here. It's a great way to make it rain and snow. By Tuesday morning, this is today. See, by Tuesday, well, we're still within the same trough. It just kind of hangs around. So this is why it's going to stay cool and unsettled all the way through Tuesday of next week. So hopefully you didn't put the jackets and the sweatshirts away. Precipitation, this is through Tuesday morning. And here's that nice enhanced area of precipitation over Colorado, but also getting into Kansas, Oklahoma, and Texas, and parts of Wyoming and the Dakotas and the Northern Rockies also heading towards more precipitation. Here's the snowfall forecast through Tuesday morning. Looks very similar to what we've been showing you earlier. And if we were to focus in, this is why you're going to see a big help in Colorado, especially in the high country, but also the front range from Fort Collins to Colorado Springs to near Pueblo, getting darn close to Trinidad, then along Interstate 70 here, getting some of the winter wheat country out here with some badly needed precipitation. But you can see the corners down here and over here of Colorado going to kind of miss out on this precipitation, at least with this initial event. And then you can see there's going to be some high elevation snowfall amounts approaching 1 to 2 feet or more in the Colorado higher foothills and mountains of central and northern Colorado. Here are your overnight low temperatures for tonight into tomorrow morning. Very similar to what we showed you yesterday. Yes, you see those upper teens in Laramie, down into Walden, down into South Park, Colorado. Yeah, it's going to be that cold with 20s and 30s elsewhere. This is for Sunday morning. So you can see a large swath. Look at these temperatures up here. You're getting pretty darn cold for this late in the season into those areas up there, even North Dakota, northern Minnesota. Temperatures even into eastern Washington and Oregon going down to near or below freezing. Now, here's the good news for the middle of next week. A high pressure ridge builds in. We have a nice area of high pressure, so this warrants a happy face high pressure, which means by Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, we warm back up again. Then the sneak peek into Memorial Day weekend, we've got some question marks, but one thing the models are showing is a frontal system arriving Friday night and Saturday, followed by another storm system coming in behind it. I tell you, the North Pacific just continues to produce storms. So we're not guaranteed exactly yet what we're going to see for Memorial Day weekend. It looks to be warm by the end of next week. It looks like the start of the Memorial Day weekend could be warm, but we could have some precipitation chances. Now take a look at this. This is something that we need to keep an eye on. This is for Wednesday, June 1st. Look at the intensity of this low over the Great Basin by the first day of June. Now, will this happen? Maybe. But when you see early June lows that are this strong, the good news about this is that could start June off a little wet in the west, which we need. We really need to see the wet. But it also means June could be off to a cool start. We're going to keep an eye on this pattern here as we change the months. Have yourself a great weekend despite the forecast. We'll see you on Monday.